Afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you had a beautiful weekend and enjoyed Canada Day last week. We didn't have a session last week, so we're back on track. And I don't know if some of you are new to the meditation that I lead on Mondays. My name is Robyn Wyman, and I am the owner of a company called Circle of Life Center, and I help people who are going through very, very challenging transitions in their life. It could be something that's financial, it could be health related, it could be relationship related, or just like emotionally not being able to reach a certain point where they want to, but and everything in between. But that's what I do, and I help people holistically. And one of the methods I teach is meditation, because I just realized it's such a powerful meditation. It's so powerful to get us centered and balanced and feeling calm, especially as we're going through this situation with the COVID. You know, it seems calmer now and we're opening up, but still there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety, because people just don't know what's going to happen next. So not knowing what's going to happen can create stress and anxiety in the body. So meditation can help bring us back into center, feeling calm and balanced. So today we're going to do 3 meditations, and we're first of all going to start with just 3 breaths. And when I do the breaths, I'm asking you to just breathe as deeply into your belly as you can, so your tummy, and then just a nice long exhalation through your mouth if you're capable to do that. So we're going to do 3 of those, and that's just going to help bring us back into this moment so that we can carry on with this meditation series today. So just get comfortable wherever you are, whether you're in a chair, on your sofa, maybe you're laying in bed, maybe you're in your wheelchair, maybe you're actually sitting on the ground. Wherever you are, just get comfortable and just close your eyes when you're ready, and let's just take a long inhalation through your mouth and a long exhalation through your, or inhalation through your nose and a long exhalation through your mouth. I'm sorry. So it's going to go like this. So breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Breathing in one more time and breathing out. So we're just going to always focus on that breathing, just breathing as regular as you can. But if you're starting to drift while I'm leading this, or you're not able to follow the visualization, just go back into that breath, breathing deeply into your belly and then breathing back out through your mouth, and just continuing that until you can quiet again and get centered. So today we are going to do the grounding meditation that I like to do every week, because in my opinion, we can't ground enough. I talk about this every week, but I'm going to say it again. When we're having a lot of stress in our lives and feeling overwhelmed, we tend to move up into our mind and we disconnect from our body. And we're up in our mind and we're processing and thinking and what's going on and why isn't this working, but we're not connected. And the key is we want to be connected. So we want to have this body, mind, spirit connection, that alignment. That's what we're going for, so that we can trust our intuition. We can be guided. We're feeling more peace in our life and calm. So that's the key of what we're doing. So grounding makes us feel connected to the earth and knowing that we're supported, because the earth provides everything for us and it is filled with abundance. And the more we can connect in with that, then the more we're in our body. So then we're achieving that alignment of body, mind, and spirit. So I want you to, first of all, just spend a moment, and I want you to go down to your tailbone, which is your root chakra. And I want you just to focus your attention on your root chakra and just notice what you notice. It may feel a bit warm, it may be cool, there may be a sensation, there may be not. You may see an image of something, you may not. Whatever is perfect. Don't be concerned if you're not seeing anything or feeling anything. It's all happening anyway. So I want you to visualize coming out of your root chakra a long tube of light. And that's our grounding cord. And wrapped around that tube of light is another tube, which is a spiral, and it spins around the tube of light like a slinky would fit over top of, say, a broomstick. That's how it would look. So that's going to be, that makes us be able to be grounding and magnetizing to the earth. So we're just going to take a moment and we're just going to go down to the center of the earth. And I'd like you just to take a breath, and I want you to start dropping that grounding cord of light from your tailbone down through your chair, down through the floor of wherever you are. If you're higher up in a building, let that cord go through all the apartments or condos beneath you, or floors, how many ever there are. And we're going to go into the earth. We're going through the foundation of the building and the rocks and that outer layer of the earth, through the dirt. With our next breath, we're going deeper into the earth. We may be in the outer crust. You can be going through rocks. You may go through a crystal cave. You may go through water. There's lots of water. You may go through huge caverns and caves as you go down into the center of the earth. Just allow whatever image is coming to come. And just keep going down, and we're going down, and we're going down until we hit the center of the earth and we connect that energetic light to the center of the earth. So I love to use this analogy of when a boat comes into a bay and they drop anchor. The anchor goes down and it sits on the bottom of the sea, on the bottom of the sea level, but it moves, so there's fluidity and movement, but it's not rigid. So I want you to think about that with your grounding cord at the center of the earth, having it just being able to be fluid so you can move throughout your day. It's not rigid. So I'd just like you to take a few breaths into the center of the earth with that cord. And now we're going to bring that energy all the way back up to your root chakra. And we're going to spiral it there. And with our next breath, we're going to drop it again down to the center of the earth and feel that connection. And now we're coming back up to our root chakra. And back down to the center of the earth. And back up to our root chakra. And feeling some connection there. And we'll do that one more time. Dropping down to the center of the earth. And breathing out, we're coming back up to the root chakra. So as I say every week, I do this every morning. Sometimes if I notice that I'm a bit scattered or I'm not being able to focus in my day or I just don't really feel motivated, I'll just check in and see if I'm grounded. And often I am not. And when I ground, everything shifts. So, we take a bit longer because it's newer to people probably, but you can do this in 30 seconds. You just setting your intention, going down to the center of the earth and coming back up, and run that 2 or 3 times and feel that connection, and you're done. So it's that easy to do. So a few weeks ago, I started on our chakras, which are part of our energetic body. We've got a physical body, mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, and energetic body. And all of these bodies work together. It's not one and then the next and the next. It's all fluidity. So our chakras are in our etheric body. And a lot of times people don't think about their etheric body. And I'm always telling people, you have to do energy hygiene. And it's just the same as having a shower, washing your face, brushing your teeth, putting deodorant on. It's the same thing, except we're going to just clear the chakras. So we're just going to quite quickly go through that today just to see if you've got any blocks and moving that out. So again, we're going to start with the root chakra. So I'm going to go back to that tailbone, and I want you to breathe in the color red. And we're just going to start spinning that chakra, and we're spinning it in a counterclockwise motion. So we're just spiraling it and spinning it and spinning it. And the reason we do is Counterclockwise motion is because it's releasing excess energy and blocked energy and just what things that may be keeping you stuck in that root chakra. Because our root is all about our well-being, safety, survival. So we're just spinning that chakra. We'll just take a few breaths there. And just allowing whatever goes to go. You may be seeing things, you may be having images. If you notice something that you'd like to connect more with, then you can just make a note of that and go back to that after our meditation and work a bit deeper with that. In our next breath, we're going to start spiraling it clockwise. So I want you to spiral that chakra clockwise. We're just going to spin it and spin it and spin it, infusing it with a beautiful ruby red. We'll just take 3 breaths in that chakra. Beautiful. Now we're going to move up on our next breath and we're moving to our sacral chakra. And that is about 2 fingers below your belly button. And we're going to start spiraling that chakra in a counterclockwise motion and pulling in the color orange. This chakra is all about our creativity and our creative center. So, think about we birth through that, and it's where our sexual organs are. So that's what that chakra is about, creativity. So we're just spinning out anything that's maybe blocking your creativity or feeling motivated to create anything. And it could be as simple as making lunch, just feeling that motivation to want to make something creative. So we're going to take a few breaths, spinning it and spiraling it counterclockwise and just letting go of anything that's not serving you. And with our next breath, we're going to start turning it clockwise and spinning it and infusing it with that beautiful color orange. So we'll just do 3 breaths here. Good. So we're moving up, and we're moving up into our solar plexus. That's our 3rd chakra, and that is on top of our diaphragm. And I want you to start spiraling that counterclockwise and infusing it with the color of the sun. So that beautiful golden yellow. So we're just spinning it counterclockwise and just releasing anything that's blocking us from taking action. This is the chakra where we create with our sacral chakra, and then this is what puts us into action, where we start to do what our thoughts are, what our creations are, what our intentions are. This is the manifestation, how we bring it into form. So we're just spiraling that chakra and letting go of whatever is not serving us anymore. And on our next breath, we'll start to spin the chakra clockwise, infusing it with that beautiful yellow color. We're just spinning and spinning and spinning. And we'll take 3 breaths here, please. Beautiful. So continuing on, we're going up into our heart chakra. So on our heart, and we are going to spiral that chakra counterclockwise, infusing it with the color emerald green. So the heart is all about how we love and put forth that in our world, how open and receptive we are, how trusting we are in our lives. That is what this chakra is. So we're spiraling that chakra counterclockwise and letting go whatever is blocking or preventing us from letting our true nature and our loving self come forth. Nice. Happy. And with our next breath, we're going to start spiraling that clockwise, infusing it again with that emerald green color and just spinning and spinning and spinning. So 3 breaths here, please. Beautiful. Now we're going to move up into our throat chakra. That is the color of indigo blue, and we're going to start spiraling that counterclockwise. So this chakra is about how we communicate, how we speak our truth to the world. So we create with our sacral chakra, we put into action in our solar plexus, and it comes out through our voice. So how are we communicating with the world? If you're feeling that you have issues with communication, you're not speaking your truth, maybe you're not sharing what you need, and in this time it's really important that we share what we need and how we need to be supported. This will be a good area to focus on. So we're just spiraling that chakra with the turquoise blue in a counterclockwise motion. Singing will help open that chakra up, humming, chanting. And we'll do 3 breaths, turning it and spiraling our chakra in a clockwise motion, again with the beautiful color turquoise blue. Good. With our next breath, we're moving up to our third eye, which is right between our eyebrows. And we're going to spiral that counterclockwise, and that color is indigo blue. So very, very dark, 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 purpley blue color. We're just going to be spinning that. So this is our area counterclockwise where we trust our intuition, where we get our guidance, some guidance, where our gifts are. You may be able to see things through this, or a knowing where you just know something's true, or hearing something and just connecting, what did I just hear with what's happening in my world right now? So if you want to access more of those gifts, that's the chakra that you want to work with. So we're just spiraling that counterclockwise, infusing it with that beautiful color, indigo blue. And with your next breath, let's turn that clockwise and spiral that chakra and just infuse that with 3 breaths. So with our next breath, we're going up to the crown, and we're just opening our crown up. It's our access into the divine. So they call it the 1,000-petaled lotus. It's right on top of your head, and it's it's like a cone. We just opens us up into the spiritual realm. So there's your body, your mind, and your spirit. So we're just going to spiral that with a beautiful color white. And this chakra is about how we receive information coming in from the higher realms. So we're going to go 1 chakra above that into the 8th chakra. And the 8th chakra is about that height, much higher above your head. And that is where we access information that is in the higher realms. So we're just going to tune into that. We don't need to spin it counterclockwise because it's in perfection, as are we. So we're just going to just tap into that for a moment. And just let that energy flow from that chakra into your crown chakra into all the chakras and through the body, just spiraling down, all the way down. And it's going to go through your root all the way to the center of the earth. So you've got the energy coming up from the earth all the way up. It's coming out of your head into your chakra, into your auric field. And then you've got the other energy coming down from the non-physical realm, coming down through your body, going down into the earth. So you've got these two beautiful energies, one earth energy and one spirit energy, and they're just meshing together and spiraling and just making this beautiful, beautiful energy inside your body and outside into your auric field. So I'd just like you to take a couple of breaths and just moving that energy, flowing it through your body and moving it out into your field. Your field's about 3 feet out from your body. So I just take my hand, that's about how far out your field is. So just envision that energy is just flowing all through your body and your field. And we'll just take 3 beautiful breaths there. Happy. And when I just tune into everyone, because I'm just tuning in, I'm just seeing a lot of bright light and spinning very fast. So that's raising your vibration, because we just really want to all be vibing as high as we can possibly be. So that's a beautiful, beautiful. Those 2 are just part of my everyday toolbox that I always am checking in with myself. So hopefully that you are getting something from that. Again, at the beginning, I meant to share that if you have any questions or comments, we've got the chat box. Please ask questions or comments or anything else you want to ask me. It's perfect. Or share. So I said at the top, we are going to do a smiling meditation today, and it's an inner smiling meditation. And a lot of what we're going to focus on today is our organs, because the chakras all connect with our organs. So I thought to do the chakras and clear them, and then come in and just do a beautiful smiling meditation to just uplift our vibe more and to clear out our organs. And then we'll move into our muscles and tension and cells too. But I wanted to just start with the smiling meditation and just talk to you a little bit about what that's about and why do we do it. So smiling lifts the inner corners of our mouth up, and it uplifts our energy. So I would just like to share a story with you, because you might go, what's a smiling meditation? Because we're going to be smiling to our organs today. So I had a friend who was a nurse, and she worked in the OR. And she had been working for a long time, and she also did a practice of meditation, and the doctor knew that she was very open. And he said to her, I would like to loan you a file, and I would like you to go look through the x-rays. So she said when she opened the file and was looking through the x-rays, and she'd look at the top, and it was quite often broken bones. And when she was looking at the x-rays, she would look at the photograph of the x-ray, and she would see unhappy faces that were actually in the picture and on the bones. So we are all connected. So a smile or a frown will affect our mood. It affects how we're feeling. So if we think about that and consider our intention to being smiling more and being happy more, then we'll probably have more joyful days, and we'll be more calm and balanced. So I just want you to notice what you notice as I'm talking. So I want you just to frown. So think about, I'm going to frown. I'm not feeling good. And notice what happens in the body. So you may want to close your eyes for a moment. So when you're frowning, when I'm frowning, it's kind of hard to frown, but I'm going to. I'm feeling just this heaviness all over me. I'm feeling like I'm not sitting up as tall. I'm kind of slumping in my seat, feeling a little bit closed off, like being pulled down. Sort of like I don't feel as bright. I don't feel as happy. So those are just some things that I'm feeling. I'm not sure what you're feeling. You will know for yourself, but just tune into that. And then I want us to think and then switch that. And I want you to smile. And what do you notice then? So when I'm smiling, I'm feeling like I want to laugh for one thing. So giggly, a bit giggly. I feel lighter already. I notice that already I'm sitting up straighter. I can feel that. I'm lifting upward. So give that a try. If you didn't notice too much today, then just sit and observe what you observe with that. So I want to just tell you a little bit about the benefits, and I may read a couple of things or I may not, I'm not sure. So smiling boosts our energy levels, which I just talked. So you're raising your vibration, and it also affects the thymus gland, and the thymus gland affects our immune system. So today we want to build our immune system. We want our immune system strong and being able to just combat whatever comes along and what can happen to us. So think about that. Our thymus gland is, I'm just going to stand up for a sec. It's our breastbone. So it's right there. So you could tap that bone too. So I think that's really fascinating how it boosts our energy level and immunity. It relaxes and balances the body. So it brings us more back into that center, feeling calm, feeling peaceful, feeling resilient in my life. I can move forward. I can do this. It also sets a positive tone for the day. So it can help you have that calm space. So you can say, I'm going to be happy today. I'm going to lead, and I choose to be happy. It also transforms emotional stress into vitality. So you can shift the stress level really quickly with a smile. And then, because smiling often leads to giggling, because you feel sometimes when you're intentionally smiling, you can feel a little bit silly doing it. So it can make you feel like laughter. It can brighten your intuition and your sensitivity. So again, smiling. And it supports us to be open and receptive. And it can make others feel comfortable. You know how you're walking along and you just smile at people? I have a practice of that I smile whenever I connect with someone. I always smile with them. And it just makes me feel better, because I would say it's so rare that someone doesn't smile back. And the best people to smile at are babies. So go look for babies, because babies will always smile back to you. Or dogs. Dogs smile too. So just think about that. Like it's such an easy way to shift your energy back to when you're feeling stressed, just to start smiling and laughing into that calm, relaxed state. So with that, we're going to start the meditation. So I'd like you just to get comfortable, and wherever you're sitting, just get comfortable, and just when you're ready, just close your eyes, gently close them, and let's just take a couple of breaths. So with the next breath, I want you to bring the golden light in through your top of your head, so your crown chakra. And I want you to think of it like a beam of light. And I want you to see it sweeping. At first, it's going to go over the left side of your brain, through your brain. And it's just going to be sweeping, think of a broom, just sweeping away, sweeping the energy. And with the next breath, we're going to go into the left side of the brain, and we're just going to sweep again. And when you're doing this, I want you to start smiling. Just smiling and sweeping, and seeing this beautiful golden energy going all through your brain. And on our next breath, we're going to breathe that golden energy into our third eye, so between your eyebrows. And we're going to send that energy into our pituitary and our pineal glands. And we're going to smile. So we're just spinning that energy into those glands and smiling. And let's just take 3 breaths here, spinning that energy all through your brain and into the glands, and you're smiling. happy. And with our next breath, we're moving that golden light down through our face, through our jaw, down through our neck, into our thyroid and parathyroid glands, which are right on your throat chakra. And we're spiraling that energy, and we're smiling to those glands. And you could just say happy, happy, happy in your mind if you choose to. So we're just spiraling into the thyroid and the parathyroid glands and smiling. Letting that energy flow in, that beautiful, healing, golden energy. So helping let go of anything that's blocking us from speaking our truth in those glands. With our next breath, we're moving down our body and we're moving into our heart, the organ, and the thymus gland. So your heart and your thymus, I said, was on the breastbone. So we're breathing in that beautiful golden light and we're spiraling that light. And we're smiling. We're smiling into our heart and we're smiling into our thymus gland. And we're radiating that light. It's like your heart and your thymus. Your thymus is known as your high heart. So it's that connection with spirit. So just open that beautiful energy light up and smile upon it. And let it radiate in through your body and out into your auric field. So radiating that light and smiling. Happy. Makes me feel like giggling. With our next breath, we're moving down into our lungs. And we're bringing in that beautiful golden light and we're smiling into our lungs. So our lungs can carry heaviness, grief, and fear. So we're transmuting that into feelings of courage and strength and happiness. So just envision as you're spinning and smiling onto your lungs that the energy, anything that's you're being held, any frustration, any grief, any worry, heaviness is being transmuted. And with our next breath, we're moving into our liver. So we're going down into our liver. I want you to smile to your liver and bring that beautiful golden light with you down into the liver. And the liver can hold anger and frustration. So we're transmuting that into kindness. So I just want you to focus on your liver, letting go of any anger, smiling, any frustration, and bringing it into kindness. So we'll do 3 breaths there. A lot of times people say your liver is like your washing machine. It cleans all the dirt and debris. And that means food-wise, but also energetically. So we want to clear off. We want to think about taking care of our liver, eating foods that support ourselves, eating lots of green, lots of things that are alive, a lot of plant-based foods, because they're going to support the liver. And also looking at our thoughts and frustration and anger and looking at transmuting that. So this is a beautiful way that you could just focus and smile and bring that golden light into that energy. So within our next breath, we're going to our spleen. So I want you to smile to your spleen and bring that beautiful golden light into that area. You're just smiling. We can hold a lot of stress and anxiety in our spleen. So we're asking for the smile to lift and raise the vibration. And we're moving into openness and trusting. So just bring that beautiful golden energy and smiling into your spleen, and we are moving and becoming more trustful and open in our life. So let's just do 3 breaths there. Happy, smiling. With our next breath, we're moving into our kidneys. And our kidneys are on just above our bum, on our back. I guess I should have if you're not sure where they are, just pretend and visualize it. It's fine, because your higher self knows where to go. So I want you to smile into your kidneys. We have 2. And bring that beautiful golden light into our kidneys. And our kidneys can hold a lot of fear. And this hurry up and rush and get going in our life. So when we bring this in and we smile and we bring that beautiful golden light into our kidneys, we are moving into peace. So we're moving from fear and we're moving into peace. So we're just going to spin that out for a few minutes. A few breaths, breathing in, smiling, and breathing that beautiful golden light into our kidneys. It's like a flush of energy. Moving out thoughts of fear and moving into peace. With our next breath, we're moving to our bladder. And I would like you to smile to your bladder and thank it. Thank it for all the work it does for you. We often forget to thank our body for everything it does for us. We spend a lot of time in our mind and we forget about our body and we forget about our needs for our body. So just thanking your bladder for everything it does for you. And infusing that bladder with that beautiful golden light. So we're going to just take a few breaths and spiral that in. Spiral that light into the bladder, smiling all the time. Happy, successful. You've got this. Beautiful. And with our next breath, we're moving into our sex organs. I would like you to smile to your sex organs, your sexual organs. So When we do that and bring that beautiful golden light, we are moving out any blocks that are preventing you from moving into that creative spirit that we all have. And it could be from everything from just what are you going to make for dinner, to painting, to playing music, to laughing, to creating anything that you want to create. We are creator beings. That's why we're here, is to create. So we want to smile into our sexual organs and spin that light. That golden light just moving in and around and spiraling all through your organs. Knowing that you are creative. You are happy. You're a beautiful being of light and love. So we'll just do 3 more breaths here. Excuse me. All this clearing is bringing something up in my throat, so I'm just letting it go. Excuse me. And remember, we're all here together today, so we're working as a collective. So whatever is coming up for you is perfect, because it may be coming up for me too, and someone else who's on the call. It's all so beautiful and magnificent. So I love doing group work. So with our next breath, I want you to bring that beautiful golden energy up to your mouth, and you're going to breathe it in, and you're going to go all the way down your esophagus, which is the tube that links all the way to your tummy, to your stomach. I want you to move into your stomach. Moving into your small intestine and moving into your large intestine. Just smiling on all these organs and bringing that beautiful light, just spiraling all through that inner tube of your digestive system and smiling to it. So we can hold a lot in our stomach and we can get upset tummies. We can get indigestion. In our intestinal tract, the upper intestinal tract, that's how our food is digested and moves into our body. So if that's not running optimally, we are not getting the nutrition from our food that we might get. So we want to clear that out too. So bring that light spiraling into our small intestine, releasing anything that we need to release, to let go, and moving it into our large intestine. So sometimes people can have a little bit of IBS and be either they're constipated or they could be very loose with their bowels. So this will help balance that situation for you. So we're letting go of anything that we're not able to process or that we're holding on to and that we're not able to release. So sometimes we may be releasing things very quickly, too quickly, and other times we may be holding on and holding that back. So we want to clear that digestive system. So again, we'll just take 3 nice breaths in that area, and we're just going to breathe into all the stomach, the small intestine, and the large intestine, and spiraling that energy. That's beautiful. And if it feels kind of silly, it's okay. Think about when you were a kid and all the silly things you like to do. And being silly helps, if it helps you get through it, and it also raises our vibration when we're silly. So I'm feeling quite silly leading you through this today, but I think it's excellent. So let's just take another breath there. And now we're going to bring that light up, and we're bringing it back in through our third eye, into our brain, and we're going down to the back of the brain, and we're going to go down our spine. And I want you to visualize we have 33 vertebrae, so we're going down through each vertebrae. You're flushing the vertebrae all the way down to your tailbone. So I just want you to envision that, just even if you just count 1 to 33, and just seeing that spiraling down through the energy, that golden light, and we are smiling at each vertebrae. So we'll just maybe take a minute and just go through that. Remember to smile. I'm at 33, so we'll do 3 more breaths, and if you're a little higher up, just let it swirl all the way down till you get to the tailbone. Beautiful. And we're just going to bring that energy back up to the crown of our head, and we're going to let that golden light just go out into our auric field, and we're just swirling it through our auric field and our body. Now I just want you to sit in this golden light for a moment, smiling at all your organs. You've got happy liver, happy heart, happy spleen, happy bladder, happy thyroid, happy pituitary, pineal, happy vertebrae, happy muscles, happy tissues, happy cells. You know, we have over a trillion cells in our body. We have the cosmos inside of us. So just think of every cell all the way down into your DNA is smiling and happy. We're just allowing them all to just be filled with this beautiful golden light and smiling and just releasing whatever does not serve you anymore. Anything. Just allowing it to leave. And just keep flooding the body with the light and smiling. And I just want you to think about this intention, an affirmation for your day. I smile and choose to be happy today. 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 I'm just going to leave you for just 2 minutes and just keep saying that. If you start to drift, bring yourself back. I smile and choose to be happy today. All my organs are smiling. All my cells are smiling. My DNA is smiling. I feel good. So let's just leave you for a minute. Just be in that space for yourself. And I smile and choose to be happy today. I smile and choose to be happy today. I smile and choose to be happy today. So let's just take 3 more breaths. And then if you're able to start to just wriggle your hands and your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So let's take 3 breaths. So start to wriggle your fingers and your toes if you're able. If you're not, just visualize that you're doing it in your mind. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Very smiley today, feel good. So I just wanted to share that as I was going through and I was starting to feel my throat was starting to, that urge to cough, that was just a way that I released it and I let it go. And that was, because I'm not sure what that was because I wasn't focusing on that area, but I knew it was something clearing out of my throat chakra and out of the glands in my throat, the thyroid and the parathyroid. So I didn't suppress it. And quite often, that's just an example of when we cough, we're letting go. Or when you yawn, that's letting go and releasing energy too. So all we are energetic beings. Everything is energy. So we're either bringing in energy, we're holding energy. Our energy can get a bit stagnant, it can get stale. And that's why we do meditation. And that's why we do the grounding and clear the chakras and look at our organs and go into our cells. And we're just tuning in to just make sure that everything's happy. It's working how we want it to work, because that's the key. And that's the key for bringing us back into that state of well-being, which is so important and that we are all striving for in our lives. So I wanted to thank you all today. I don't see that there's any questions, so I'm assuming that you understood everything today. It's not that complicated. It's a fun meditation, because you can't be happy when you're smiling. You can't be unhappy when you're smiling. That's what I meant to say. So with that, I wanted to thank you all today. Thank you so much for letting me share.